Okay, so this is gonna be a little awkward, but I'm finally starting a YouTube video blog series. It's going to be on my journey to an 1,800 pound total raw. Uh, Currently in my house editing up the video, uh, watching Jurassic Park. I'm a huge nerd. Got my animal banner back there. Just finished stretching, so I've been doing that. I'll probably talk about it a little later. Um, but I'm currently just trying to say hi to everyone. This is going to be getting it started. I got my first week of training on this one and like a little fun week where I was just enjoying myself after Boss of Bosses. So feel free to leave a comment, like something. Any kind of feedback is nice. And I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so leading this off is a 585 block pull. My first couple days back in the gym, I just wanted to do my favorite lifts. I had to cut out block pulls a little closer to the meet because of when you get closer to the meet, you really want to focus on specificity. You just want to make sure that you're staying as specific as possible as to the lifts you're about to do. That was a quick 585. This was a 675 pull. Everything felt good. I wasn't really too fatigued after the meet. We spent Saturday watching all the great lifters, and then Sunday we spent traveling into Monday. And then Monday I was just so exhausted I couldn't even get into the gym. We pretty much slept the whole day. Up next is like a 735 pull or something like that. Everything felt good. I really wasn't like too upset with anything except for, the whole weights popping off here. I wish I would have got that. It would have been cool. Finished up with a front squat of 405, which moved really easily. I was really excited just to feel good and get back in the gym and just have fun. Not have to deal with any programming or anything like that. So I spent the next couple of days just figuring out how strong I was in my accessories and see if I needed to work on them. You can see I'm doing the SSB squat here. I love the SSB. I feel like it's a great movement, especially for quad overloading. And it allows me to really kind of develop being a stronger squatter. Here was a huge PR of 600 pounds on this SSB. My best back squat raw is 610 as of right now. I kind of estimate that it's a little more now, but that 600 moved pretty well. Even though I got bent out of position, I still feel like it moved pretty well. The speed was there. I left with some banded pulls, which was something like 675 into bands, which is like 715 or 725 or something like that at the top. I missed 700 at Boss of Boston and it kind of haunted me, so I've been just trying to make sure I don't ever do that again. This was a close grip bench PR of 400 pounds. My boy Kai, he's one of the strongest juniors in the state of Florida. He's going to be doing amazing things. I did some Hatfields after this, worked up to a 700 pound SSB. Kind of bit off a little more than I wanted to chew. As you can see, it was a little bit of a fight, too much of a fight really. But I did get it. Unfortunately, it just wasn't pretty. Then I did pause squats with 555, which was a big PR. I hate high bar squats. It's dumb. And I'm not good at it. This was a restaurant that me and my girlfriend went to last weekend to kick off the week of training. It's called Dats in Tampa. It's an amazing place to eat. I had monkey bread. She treated it. She took me here. It's been on like the food channel and stuff. The food was so good. So if you're ever in Tampa, you have to come here. You have to eat. It's amazing. I had like ice cream, donuts, French toast. She had a Belgian waffle. Lead into Monday, which is like our first like real training of this 11-week peaking block that I created. And this was 495 for 2 sets of 5. Everything moved really well, which is great. It's exactly how you want it to move. But it was a mental hurdle over anything. Even though they moved all well, just putting that kind of weight back on my back for rep work, it's still challenging. That's my boy Matt trolling the heck out of me. He's one of my training partners, and he's a 181er who is just unbelievably strong. He squats 622, which I think is the American record right now, or something like that, for the APF, and he's going to be squatting like 650, 660. He's going to definitely, I mean, him and Daniel are just right there behind me. My training partners always keep it very interesting. Like, it feels like sometimes if I take a day off, they're literally going to pass me. I know it doesn't work like that, but that's how close it is between us. It's just like one of us is just guaranteed to talk smack to the other and vice versa. So, you know, it's always nice when you got people like that pushing you and you're surrounded by great people. This was followed up with 390 for 2x3 on pause high bar squats. Trying to really focus on quads and making those a lot stronger this off season, or well, training block, I guess you could say. And then everything moved really well. I finished it up with some like benching, some RDLs, some bicep curls, because that's the thing. That's my girlfriend giving me our secret handshake. She cracks me up. It's always a great time with her when I'm in the gym with her. This was Wednesday's deadlift session, which was 2 sets of 5 at 570. And I was a little surprised how these moved, because they just felt so easy, and you could just see like the speed was there, everything was there, and it just felt amazing, especially after coming off of a squat session. That's a 605, which was like 2 sets of 2. I trained at a gym called Elite Strength and Conditioning, and that guy that was just in the video, his name is Scott. He's one of the smartest people in Tampa and one of the strongest guys too. So it's nice to be surrounded by such amazing people who consistently are not only, you know, pushing themselves, but also, you know, pushing me whether they realize it or not. I followed up with some GHRs just because I'm trying to attack the posterior chain, trying to really break down some of my weaknesses and turn those into strengths. Really just trying to become a better athlete. I've been doing a lot of stretching as well, trying to work on mobility. Kind of suck with that. This was Friday's speed squat session, which was like 365 for 4 sets of 3. And you can see that, I mean, they moved really well. I did them sleeveless, beltless, and everything just was flying. And this was my last set. Everything just felt so easy, which is great. It's exactly what you wanted to feel like after, you know, a tough squat session, a tough deadlift session. This was my heavy bench, which was 2 sets of 5 at 340. And I kept putting them to my top ab, as you can see. Not my most ideal position, but the speed was all there. I was still throwing the weights around and you know, making sure that I was staying comfortable. Did my best Pete Rubish impression here, which was trying to sling some dumbbells around. I kind of failed. I told my girlfriend I wanted 140 for 18 like he did, and I got 9. So you know, I got future goals and future things to hit. This is the 120s for 8. Everything moved really well. I'm not really worried about like a full lockout or anything, just more like getting the pump and throwing the weight around, making sure I'm contracting the chest and making sure it's strong. I followed these up with like some triceps, some chest flies, and a little bit of core work. I've been really focusing on, like I said, the posterior chain and just strengthening that all up, making sure that I'm staying strong. Even when I am like tired or fatigued, I'm still not breaking down. And this week is any indication, I'm definitely right on the right path. This was today's session, which as you can see, Scott's Supermaning or Spider-Maning out of the frame. I'm not really one to like care if somebody's in my frame while squatting, as long as I can, or like any video, just as long as I can see myself and just see that I'm not breaking down on the form. And this was like 365 for 4 sets of 3, followed up with some pause deadlifts and some accessories as well. And I just want to say thank you for watching. Leave any feedback, like I said in the beginning, and I'll see you next time.